Trustee Gatt? Candidate Gatt?
Jenny, I might need a little help on.
Okay.
Money was appropriated into the budget, and I'm not sure where that came out of, Jenny, so that's what.
Cume capital.
Out of Comm Cap, we were appropriated $66,000, which in the past 2 years, that has always purchased 2 vehicles and all the equipment inside them that we need to upgrade to the Chargers when we changed. What I'm coming before you today is to ask for an additional $26,960 to be appropriated. And the reason for that cost would be due to the size of our fleet anymore. We've gotten 2 cars for the last 2 years, which has made us fall way behind in our rotation. That additional money would be appropriated, if it would get us to buy 4 vehicles this year. If we would have came in and asked for the normal money that we would ask for with the cars and equipments, it would have been $106,874.24. But after speaking with the sheriff multiple times, he has approved that he will buy the equipment for the vehicles through his budget, which will be $13,914.24 in equipment that he's going to pay out of his discretionary, out of the commissary fund.
Can you say that about again?
$13,914.24. And then out of the garage line item that's in the budget, $9,568 would be the total that would come out of the garage items to pick up the equipment. Now, the additional money request on top of the $66,000 would be for the following vehicles we'd like to get. 3 would be 2014 Dodge Chargers, all white. The big change this year in the Dodge Charger will be reducing down to the 6-cylinder vehicles. And one of the reasons for that, one of the biggest, is the advancements in technology lately. The new V6 Charger has a little more horsepower than the Ford Crown Victoria we've used for years, and that car's always got the job done. Also in the past, if you think back, I was always a little leery of them because of the 6-cylinder, the longevity of it. I talked with Chief Deputy Chad Willett of the Noble County Sheriff's Department. They've used them for 4 years now, and they haven't had any problems. So to me, that's real world testing instead of just listening to what the flyer says. So the Dodge will come in, each unit would come in at $22,093, and that's through Fletcher Dodge. I'm trying to think where Fletcher Dodge is at. Franklin, Indiana. I also tried to get a bid from Thomas Dodge, which is out of Highland, Indiana, and O'Daniel Motors, or O'Daniel Dodge. Fletcher Dodge was the cheapest at that price. Now, the big benefit of asking for more is it's going to help catch us back up a little. Since we've fallen behind, we're getting more vehicles with over 100,000 miles. And that's what we were requested years ago, to run them a little farther, but it seems to be when you get somewhere around with these police cars, 105 to 110, they seem to start having more issues with them. The benefit of going to the, I guess I should go back. The other vehicle would be a 2014 Utility Police Interceptor. That's the given name by Ford. The common term that we would all use would be a Ford Explorer. They call it a Utility Police Interceptor because now the Ford Explorer is pursuit rated. And the cost for that vehicle would be $26,681. That would be through Bob Thomas out of Fort Wayne. Also received a bid from City Ford here in town. The benefits that will also be a V6, the benefits that we would see over time with these V6s, the initial saving, right off the top, of course, we're going to be saving close to $1,300 a car on the Chargers for going with the V6s instead of the V8s. The gas mileage, this is where we should notice our biggest benefits. Through Noble County, on average they run 16 miles per gallon to 24 miles per gallon on these V6s. That's a big jump. In the police world, your miles per gallon can change depending on what shift you work, and honestly, individually, it can also go with what officer's driving a vehicle, just on their driving style. Sorry, the initial was only $1,018 this year on the bid. But the big benefit that we will see overall will be projected this year alone will save $3,389.55 right off the top of the initial cost. Over the years, it's projected, switch the whole fleet over, it's projected on what I consider a conservative estimate, because I used November, when I did this was November 2013 average gas price that was through the county pumps. And that was $2.89 at that time a gallon. But conservatively, I shoot it at $19,207.45 per year for the whole fleet, which will take 3 to 4 years to switch over. And like I said, I really believe that's conservative. I truly believe we can save around $25,000 a year in the gas budget switching the fleet over to V6s. Sheriff, did you send out the December vehicle inventory? Do they have it like they normally get, or?
Jennifer, Jenny's got it, but I
They
don't know.
probably don't have it for this meeting, it's probably up in there. Got that today, but they have, November's in there.
Okay, well, I have December's. I have one copy here.
And a while back, they got the comparison for 11 and 12.
I'm just going off of the December vehicle inventory. Where'd you go, Otto? Did I unplug you?
No, just shove it back in. Thanks.
Well, I guess I'll wait till she comes back with that paper, because me try to go through number by number and explain it now is probably not going to make sense to
Mark,
you.
real quick, I got the 22,000 on the 3 cars. I didn't get the rest of the, the rest of the
Yeah.
amount. I got 22,000.
26,681 for the Explorer.
I got that, but I got 22,000. I didn't get the.
929.
$26,960
Thank you.
additional money.
Mark, I'm coming up with a $10,000 disparity here.
Yeah, I'm getting different.
I'm trying to
too.
figure out. So originally you were approved 66,000.
Correct.
You want 26,000 more. That I believe is 92,000.
$92,960.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of rounding them off here. Of which 13,900 is coming out of commissary.
No, that's for the equipment side. If I'd came over and asked the way
Okay.
I have in the past for equipment, that was the 106,874.24.
I'm still off by about 3,000. Because I took the 22,960 times 3.
66,279.
I took 4 vehicles at 22.9. I'm sorry, 3 vehicles at 22.9 and 1 at 26,681.
I got 95,561.
I got 115,381.
That's with.
Do you want my calculator?
Hey.
Under Mike's advisement, he said I'll take the 115.
22,960 times 3 equals 68,880.
22,0930.
Okay. I don't do cents, so I got 22,960. Sorry, so 22,060. Give me dollars. I don't care about the cents. 22,060 because I had 22,960. That's the one that I missed.
22,093.
There's one part of mine.
Yeah, that's right. So
$3,000 about right there. Okay.
Okay.
Poor mathematician.
I'm
Don,
fine.
what'd you come up with there?
66,
Far less than what I first come up with.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Besides, I'm pretty sure you've done the ask.
Maybe I should've just come in and asked for the 26,960 and shut up.
I think you should have just asked for the price of all of
Okay.
them.
92,960.
That's what,
But isn't the bottom line that you're just asking for $26,000?
26,960, correct.
Okay, there's that 9 again, see? 9 keeps popping. I had just transposed those two. Yeah, 26,960, $27,000. Okay.
Okay.
Do you wanna go, John, do you want me to go through this, or you just want me to
We
stop
look at,
now? Well,
seriously, we look at it every month. In fact, I used it, if you go back to 11, 12, and 13, okay? That's almost what you went from 11 mile a gallon, 12 mile a gallon, 13 mile a gallon. You've already shown that you're working towards it, at least in my.
well, thank you, Don.
Well, the question we always had, we could never figure out why a couple of them were so horrible. Then we found out, well, they were dog handlers, and they really just can't be shutting their cars off like the others. But outside of that, you know, and I guess you have to keep the drug task force stuff on your list, but that doesn't mean so much to us, I don't think. It's okay. Okay, so I guess I would make a motion. Well, we have to send this to the
Goes to the
council, right?
But we gotta approve it to go to the council.
Well, we just.
So what I'm asking for is your
Yeah, that's all we
We
recommendation.
don't vote on the
Okay.
motion, we just make a recommendation to council, and they could go with 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars, whatever.
Okay.
So we just recommend to council that we think we should get 4 or 3 cars. or whatever.
Mark, I've got a question. Do
Yes,
those take premium gas since they're more horsepower on the V6?
No, sir, they'll run off 87 octane pump gas, so.
Okay.
I know why you asked that, because you had one that took premium gas, didn't you?
No.
Yeah,
Did you have one of the first Challengers that come out?
No.
a different brand that,
Yeah.
Really?
and he's not the only one that told me that. They failed to tell him, oh yeah, but you have to burn premium fuel in this.
I understand what you're saying, now, yes, with premium fuel, they recommend, like the old Crown Vic, that we could've gained up to 10 horsepower had we run the 89 or the higher octane fuel.
Right.
But, no, this is off 87 octane.
So they're not running turbochargers or anything on them, they're just.
Ford has that option, but the increase of that option for the vehicle and the horsepower, I just don't think it's worth. Like I said, this V6 will put out more horsepower than the Crown Vics we're driving now, and they have done the job since the mid-90s.
I don't think we put the thrust on top speed either like we used to. I mean, you know, we don't. There's times when you want to get somewhere, but I think these C6s will give you all the top speed that you
Oh.
probably need.
Exactly, they will run the same thing, or just a tad more than the Crown Vic, and I will say, I'm not very popular over there because everybody wants to hear that V6, but I just can't justify it after the real-world testing Noble County's done.
So Mark, on this report that I've got, I see that we've only really got 3 that are over the 100,000 right now. But we've got one close, 99,000, one 92,000.
Yeah, 896.
Yeah.
By the time they come in, you'll have.
Correct.
I'd recommend our chairman take a favorable recommendation to council to buy for 4 cars.
Okay. Okay, we'll talk to the council tomorrow and let them know that we'd make a recommendation to approve this.
Thank you, gentlemen.